Ayurveda is such a perfect science of life, this measurement of imbalance and balance. It gives us the measure of relationship between consciousness and the body on the three fingertips of a Vaidya, of a physician, of Ayurveda. He just puts these three fingers on the pulse. He feels the pulse of the patient, and in this feeling the pulse, what he feels is whether the Rishi, Devata and Chandas value, whether the three values in the field of consciousness, which on the field of the body are called Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Those three fundamentals of consciousness, Rishi, Devata and Chandas, when they are detected on the level of the physiology, on the level of the body, then they assume the physiological name, completely in full accord with the name of consciousness, which is Rishi, Devata and Chandas. And on the level of physiology, it's called Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So if in the pulse, Vata, Pitta and Kapha, they are measured in synchrony with each other, these Vata, Pitta and Kapha values, which is just the physiology of the Rishi, Devata and Chandas, if the Vata, Pitta and Kapha are in perfect balance with each other, then the consciousness pulsates in perfect balance with the dynamism of the body. The whole dynamism of the body is detected on the level of three qualities of consciousness, Rishi, Devata and Chandas, which are called three qualities of the body. How the body pulsates, the pulse, the very name pulse comes from pulsating value of consciousness. In this 1 and 3 coexisting, we can see pulsating quality. That is, unity becoming 3, 3 becoming unity, unity becoming 3, 3. So there is a pulsating quality.
The Vedic wisdom, the Vedic tradition is founded upon the complete knowledge and the practical application of the ultimate reality, which we call the unified field in the language of modern science. And that in the light of science, the Vedic wisdom is immensely practical, it is overwhelmingly proven, and absolutely indispensable in this modern age. Ancient Ayurvedic medicine is, in fact, ultra-modern, cutting-edge, unified field-based medicine. Fundamental unity of life, the fundamental unity of humanity at the foundation of the universe, at the level we could call Atma, at the level we could call universal intelligence, universal consciousness, or Brahm. And these successful scientific theories have a specific mathematical structure called string theory. It's a very surprising thing to say, but this ocean of pure existence, pure being, pure intelligence percolates as if tiny rubber bands. That's what the mathematics requires. And these rubber bands vibrate, like all rubber bands vibrate. And these rubber bands that emerge from the unified field can vibrate in many different ways. And each of these vibrational possibilities have a different amount of vibrational energy. Some very low, some very dynamic. And according to Einstein, these different levels of energy of these vibrating strings correspond to different masses. According to Einstein's formula, E, energy, equals m mass times the speed of light squared. So, 50 years ago, we thought that the universe was made of particles and forces. Modern science, the full fundamental forces of nature like gravity and electromagnetism. And then the particles on which they act, the electron and the proton and the neutron and the quarks. But today we actually see that these particles emerging from the unified field to structure the whole universe are not particles at all, but vibrating strings. These rubber bands percolate from the unified field, and according to their level of vibration, they have the mass that corresponds to an electron, or a proton, or a neutron. So the whole universe of particles are really just vibrating strings. And vibrating strings are just vibrations of the unified field, like ripples on the surface of the ocean of pure being. That everything in the universe are just ripples on the surface of the ocean of pure being. Vrittis of Atma, fluctuations of consciousness. If we organize all the fundamental forces of nature and the fundamental particles according to their spin, what we see, we can now list all the elementary particles of nature according to spin. This is the absolute latest knowledge about the fundamental constituents of the universe. The whole universe is made of these five spin types. And it goes a little deeper than that, actually, because these five fundamental elements of physics emerge from a more fundamental three more holistic entities. We call them superfields in physics. But these three give rise to this separate emergence of the five. And remember, all of these are just vibrations of the unified field. Everything in your body, made of particles like electrons and protons and neutrons, all come from a different type of vibration of string. So the whole thing is just vibrations of the unified field. These five spin types of physics, which make up the known universe, these are the five Mahabhutas, the Pancha Mahabhutas, the fundamental elements of Vedic science, of AyurVeda, of Charak Samhita. But those five fundamental elements that are the basic of Ayurvedic medicine can be shown to be literally identical to these five spin types that modern science has finally concluded after thousands of years to be the fundamental building blocks of creation. And it goes one step deeper, because these three superfields, these more holistic entities, at the basis of these 5 spin types, these 3 most fundamental ingredients of the universe are the same as what Ayurveda calls the 3 doshas. Whereas modern science talks about 5 elements from the graviton on down, and discovers that there is a pairing or grouping of these 5 elements into 3 more holistic entities called superfields, Ayurvedic medicine has the same 5 elements with the same 3 groupings to understand what are called the prakritis or the doshas. And Ayurvedic medicine uses this language to understand the human body and human health. The whole structure of Vedic medicine is far more profound and advanced and powerful and holistic than modern medicine. And to be completely honest, Ayurvedic medicine is deeper still, because in truth, Ayurvedic medicine extends all the way to the unified field, because Ayurvedic medicine includes yoga. It includes yoga. Yoga is a branch, a part of Ayurvedic medicine. And yoga is a technique to take the human awareness, to take the human mind to the level of Atma, the unified field. So truthfully, Ayurvedic medicine is unified field-based medicine, Atma-based medicine.